Yeah. I hear you, brother.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now they'll throw with Lance. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Check 26, check 26.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Lance. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That's what it's come to. We cheering for Guru? Oh, okay. Wow.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Lance. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying
Let's
to get
go, and that's the plan.
4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And this
that's
is
a
going to be
fumble.
incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action. Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Leonard Fournette trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. From midfield, here's Brady.
Yeah, pass interference. Damn, cuz. Damn.
3rd down. So pass interference.
Relax, my boy.
1st down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the
Jesus.
play stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the 1st quarter.
On play action, now Brady. He'll check this one to Fournette. That catch good for only a couple.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Fournette. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a play fake, Brady. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
I'm about to let the garage up for you.
Fournette on the counter.
Let's go, Fournette. Let's go, Fournette.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go, guys. Nice drive to start the game off. Let's go.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Let's go, guys.
Football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible.
Oh, come on, man. Stop it, bro.
Blocking and getting their runner across the goal line.
Stop it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing now is Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It got his man complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And he completes this to Russell Gage. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
They'll run on first down. Akers, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. What a bonehead play, man. Let's go.
Go for it, but it doesn't work.
Let's go, guys.
Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
We'll take it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Trash, man. Nigga trying to do too much. Nigga don't play smart.
At halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Damn.
Across the 30-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, of so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Ah, fuck, good D.
And incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And it's taken in at the 9. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll dump this off to Akers. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That's out to the flat for Akers. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Flush to his right. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance.
Let's go.
But it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante Davis.
Let's go.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a
all right, come on, let's get 3, baby. Let's get 3.
I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 45.
Let's go. We'll take them points before half.
We'll put this one right through. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
No deal. No deal.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback.
Don't do that, kid. No, sir. We at halftime, cuz.
Set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. They're looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. And remember, they had 2 last week in the win, obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had that opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure if they can get one of those takeaways, they can spark their team to a win.
Ooh, that was close, Guru. Why are you so quiet, dog? Oh, yeah, you just quiet in a minute.
Fournette running out of the gun. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
This is taken at about the 14. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Here's Lance. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. And Lance now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Let's go, King. Your man's out here playing like normal. Let's go.
Coming up with another interception. They have really
Let's go.
Locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire.
We waiting on that.
Talk about all the time.
He ain't winning nothing, Aaron. Niggas told me he was gonna win this division. Nigga ain't doing shit. Let's go.
Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanket in the field going all the way back to
Let's go. Get that home. Let's go.
9 on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Fournette.
Ah.
21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
2nd and 1
Yeah.
invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down.
He
They
gets the
love being
touchdown,
physical.
then you gotta lose.
No, but I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, definitely like ice tray. Let's.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, and an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
He'll get this right back to Rager. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Succop's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. So the lead extended. I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you expressed yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you say, if your defense is only giving up 3 points, makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit... And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Oh, Ken, that's Bama right there. That's Bama. Let's go. Nigga, you trash, guru, trash ass. Nigga, you ain't winning no type of division, boy. You ain't making no playoffs. We on that shit. Boy did all them moves, man, made all them trades for nothing, for Nathaniel. Yo, yes, sir. Yes, sir, skis.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a
trash. Everybody call you trash, guru. Everybody.
He makes there. Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
They'll roll him out right. Letting one go.
Oh, come on, OJ.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is
no deal. No deal, Ken. No deal.
Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep. Shedding through the defense. They'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So Brady departs, and on it's Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
Let's go. It's cool. We'll keep taking them field goals. It's all good.
15-3. So that one is his.
Nigga don't even go to Jalen Waddle, Ken. What he get Waddle for? That boy don't even go to him.
Had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again.
Now Waddle don't even go to him. Yeah, he really did put money on him, man. I don't know what he was thinking. Trash.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 20.
That's where he went wrong. He should have went for that field goal. You know what I'm saying? He went for it on 4. That changed the momentum. Now he gonna try to go to Waddle, guys. Watch Waddle. Watch Waddle.
1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
It's
and
cool.
I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. Maybe play maybe you'll play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence.
Watch Waddle.
Fling another one.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up
he got
first
trying
and
to go
10.
to him now.
And Lance going to throw. That's into the
Let's go. Good tackle. Good tackle, Levante. Let's go.
For only a couple.
The defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people.
Yeah, I know.
Waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
What you want for Waddle, bro? Let me get Waddle, bro. Let me get Waddle. Let me get Waddle.
From the gun, Lance.
That ain't gonna get it done, bro. We on that shit.
So just 3 yards.
Let me get Waddle, bro. What you want for Waddle? Because you sure don't use him.
Third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3
Let's go.
After this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, Candy Birds done left again, boy. She ain't fucking with you.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Let's go. Right, everybody want Waddle, bro. You ain't doing nothing with him.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand.
Still no time, but you're just trying to play smart.
They're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible. Try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Lance looks to throw again. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him.
You trash, Guru. What you want for Waddle? Everybody want to know what you want for Waddle, bro.
Don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his own.
Wow, come on,
He's going to
man.
go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. Now Lance. Dancing to his left.
Yeah, let's go.
Great coverage downfield. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Lance escaping the pressure right. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess.
Yeah, he want out of there. Trey Lance is like, what you bring me here for if you going to run the offense like that?
So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw, it's Lance.
Nigga, we on that. We on that. We on that, nigga. Let's go.
After he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, hell no. How the fuck he try to catch that with one hand? Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Finish off this drive with 6 points.
Stop it.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Come on, bro.
I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Oh my gosh. He really... Stop it, dog.
Falcon touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown on the year.
Wow, what a fucking catch.
Game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Ain't that cap?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Man, the Madden fuckery, bruh. Strikes once again. Stop it, bro. Fuck you make that catch.
These guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 76.
That's all I'm going to do, man. Work that clock, man.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got
make them burn in timeouts.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Shotgun give to Fournette. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette.
Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Yeah.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Why is number 9
so it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be brought down at the
game time.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And whistles, and we're going to have another stop.
That's cool, Ken. That'll work. That works for me, buddy.
53 left.
That works, Ken. Let's go! Oh, man. You won. This game, let's go. We're about to go in here and run this. And, it's still a lot of time, though. I ain't passing. Oh, let's go. That's game. That's game. Let's go. That's game. Let's get Guru on the line. He been quiet. He ain't said one peep, guys. He's been super quiet. That man has not said anything over here on the mic. Trash. You know what's coming, buddy. No, I'm just going to kneel it. Yeah, we're going to kneel and get out of there. We're going to get out of there with the win. You trash, Guru. You knew what was going to happen. Neil Smith, baby. Neil Diamond. Neils. Let's go.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
That's game.
How is the second? Oh, every time I can do that.
You trash. Let's go.
If nothing else, else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
All those trades, Ken, ain't did nothing. All those trades, the man ain't did nothing. Shut down. Waddle with 1 catch.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet, but great start to the season.
Great start. How about taking a knee at the end? And there's no better feeling for a team than to do that, to close out a victory. But you're right, at 4-0, they're sending a message to the rest of the league. They're going to be tough to deal with.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the kick is good.
Trash. Let's go, nigga. Let's go.
But until then,
we'll take that win.